You don't have to know a lot of things. You have to find the people who are smarter than you are. When you find so many smart people, my job is to making sure the smart people can work it together. If smart people can work it together, it's easier. The vision, they'll believe it. Stupid people can work it together easily. Smart people can never work together.
I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I want to thank me for trying to do more right than wrong. I want to thank me for just being me at all times. Snoop Dogg, you a bad
You don't have to die to end your pain. You have more to live for. The one thing I know about emotions is that they change. 1 hour from right now, you will not feel the same way. And I want to encourage you tonight that you might be in your darkest moment. You might be going through hell and high water. It is always too soon to quit. You have a reason to live. God declares your best days are in front of you. We love you. You don't have to do this.
In life, there's two types of people. There's the people that own the store, and there's the people that scrape the off the floor. And you have to decide, which one are you? Never pursue entrepreneurship for the greed of money. It has nothing to do with it at all. The whole reason to be an entrepreneur is the pursuit of freedom. That's why you do it. You do it because you want to be free one day to do whatever you like. Salary is the drug they give you when they want you to forget about your dreams.
Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion. Every person on the planet has passion. We just don't all have passion for the same things. Give me something to believe in. Give me the opportunity to contribute to something. Allow me to make mistakes and try again. And you'll have passion up the wazoo.
No one can live without a routine. You just forget that. If you guys don't have a routine, I would recommend, like, you get one going, because you cannot be mentally healthy without a routine. You need to pick a time to get up. Whatever time you want, but pick one and stick to it, because otherwise you dysregulate your circadian rhythms and they regulate your mood.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much. That's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it, you can influence it, you can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it. Shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. Change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways.
You would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose.
I'm telling you, I've never ever had a plan B. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna go and be a bodybuilding champion. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna be in America. I made a full commitment that I'm gonna get in the show business. And I'm going to be a leading man. No matter what it takes, I will do the work. I will do the work over and over and over until I get it.
I'll be back.
The most fundamental thing is, our children need not look like us, need not think like us, need not act like us, need not be us in any way. A child is not a legacy. It's a life. And it's an individual life. It has to be what it has to be.
Here's what I wish someone had told me when I was 18. Go find the person who is living your ideal life. Go to them and say the following: I will work for you for free for the next 90 days. I will work harder and smarter than anyone you've ever met. And when you get in, over-deliver. You better shock them. You better leave them in awe. Nothing is below you. You're willing to do everything. You hustle harder than anybody, and you're doing it all for no money. And you say to them, if at the end of those 90 days you would rather pay me than lose me, great, I have a job. If not, we shake hands and part ways. All I ask in exchange is knowledge and connections. Those two things will monetize forever. The mistake everybody makes when they get out of fucking school is they try to get as much money as humanly possible. Money only spends once. Knowledge monetizes forever.
My hero. That's who I chase. Now, when I was 15 years old, I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I come back 2 weeks later. This person comes up and says, who's your hero? I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. No. She said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero's always 10 years away. I'm never going to be my hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing. So to any of us, whatever those things are, whatever it is we look up to, whatever it is we look forward to, and whoever it is we're chasing, to that I say amen. To that I say, all right, all right, all right. And to that I say, just keep living, huh? Thank you.
Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it. Nobody knows but you. You can't get advice on what you should do with your life, right? Nobody knows what you are. As much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not gonna be like that all the time. You gotta do it alone. People come along because your belief is so insane, that your belief is so strong that makes people be like, yo, this crazy asshole.
One thing I found out in life is if you want to get better, do the that no one else wants to do. Do the that no one else is even thinking about doing. Do the that people think is stupid. It makes no sense. Because all you're doing is getting better. I tell you right now, the more things you can do, get outside that zone. That zone is that zone that makes you feel good. The stronger your mind's gonna get. It starts getting used to doing shit like this. It's not fun. My mind's used to it.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That's one of your top three. It is. 3 pieces. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You want to know why you're all f***ed up? Just look at the bums you hang around with.
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right? Right. Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts.
I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not gonna be the last to go through it. And oftentimes it happens. You feel like you're alone and you feel like it's only you and you're in your bubble. Wish I had someone at that time who could just pull me aside and, hey, it's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. It's So I wish I knew that. Just gotta remember, have faith that on the other side of your pain is something good.
Anybody who's ever gone through depression would tell you that it's not just something in your mind, but rather it's something you feel in your body. As much as it's in your head, it's also in your stomach. Having anxiety and depression is like being scared and tired at the same time. It's the fear of failure, but no urge to be productive. It's wanting friends, but hate socializing. It's wanting to be alone, but not wanting to be lonely. It's feeling everything at once, then feeling paralyzing numb. This is a picture of what anxiety and depression at times feels like. Yet what I'm learning more and more in life is that it's fear that causes anxiety. What I've learned in these moments of anxiety is that I have to stop listening to myself and I have to start talking to myself.
You don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free. You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning.
Whatever you do in this life, it's not legendary unless your friends are there to see it. Good luck, boys.
You'll have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. I stand before you without arms and legs, but a very strong man because of the bad days in my life. You know how it is. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things: number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.